Live on MLB Network, this is Game 3 of the League Championship Series. It's Game 3 of the AL Championship Series between the American League's Houston Astros and the New York Yankees. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2017 New York Yankees.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two guys who'll get the ball here in Game 3. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. H, what's the key to them earning a World Series berth here in hostile territory?
Tell you what, Matt, they got a great pitcher going, so it takes the pressure off the offense. You know you don't need 5 or 6 runs to win a game. You just scrape out a couple, and he's going to make it stand up.
CC Sabathia will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Harold, what do you got?
Well, he's got 4 pitches to work with and uses them all at all different times in the game. So he keeps hitters off balance and gives you a lot to think about. All right, here's how the Yanks line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And yes, they are moving all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics, and they really move players around playing the percentages. You'll see that a lot in this game today.
Leading off for the Astros, center fielder, George Springer.
And we are underway here in the Bronx as the first pitch of the evening is taken for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. A little chilly but not unbearable tonight. 55 degrees here at first pitch. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
We're going to watch him reach back and just challenge it with the fastball. Now we got a 1-2 count, and that's 3 fastballs in a row.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Pitch on the way. And Sabathia misses here. It runs full now, 3-2.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Now a swing and a miss on the fastball, and the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman, as he'll take a look at ball one. Now the 1-0 from CC. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Gardner's after it. Can't make the play, however. It's over his head. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it. Bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Runner in scoring position at second with one away. And striding in, the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. Now the first pitch from CC. A little bouncer. Throw just in time as he was flying down the line that time.
Batting fourth.
Digging in, Carlos Correa. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with two away. From the stretch. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Now, Matt, Dave Lawrence can remind you a lot of James Kingsley. He comes from that old school of you hit your spots, he's going to call it. He has a tendency to call one side of the plate a little bit more than the other.
Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
Oh, he's going to want that pitch again. That ball's right down the middle in his wheelhouse. His eyes lit up. He just didn't let it travel deep enough where he could square it and keep it fair.
Fastball is looked at for strike two.
It's a big at bat right here, Matt. You have to get to him early in the game. I know there's two outs. You got to run the scoring position, but the good pitchers get stronger the deeper they go in the game.
Now the 2-2 home from Sabathia. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Hicks racing back. He makes the play. A great catch on the run to retire the side. Astros leave one, and now the Yankees will see what they can do. No score. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Yeah, Matty, they have to be very happy with Greg Bird right now. The guy is in the middle of the lineup, and when he's in the middle, things just happen. Guys in front of him get on, he drives them in, and if not, he has the ability to get things started and set the guys up behind him. He's a force.
Charlie Morton gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, we'll see a lot of fastballs from him, but primarily the one that is running from that arm side into the hitter. You'll see some guys get knocked back off the plate. You may see somebody get knocked down, but it's not intentional. He's really just trying to get that good movement that maybe jam the hitter. Well, let's take a look at the Stros defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And yes, they move players all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics and really apply it to their club. You'll see guys moving all over the field today.
Here comes Brett Gardner now as he'll lead things off in the home first.
Brett Gardner.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike.
Hey, that's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. The 1-2 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Into the windup and the pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. 1-0 pitch is a splitter in there. 1-1. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Ready on 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Just got a piece up the line. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Batting third.
And with 2 away, here's a look at our updated playoff brackets. And the question on everyone's mind is, will we be able to punch our first ticket to the World Series after tonight's ball game? First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a ball softly hit and fouled off to the left. Strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. One and one. Here it comes. Slapped hard the opposite way. But this is right to him in left as he hardly has to move as he handles it for the final out. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. So coming to the plate, Yulieski Gurriel. He'll stand in now against CC Sabathia to get the inning started. First pitch coming. Here it is. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Fly ball out toward left center field. After it is Hicks. Makes the play, 1 away.
Batting 6, catcher, Evan Gattis.
Evan Gattis now standing in. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. It's a solo home run for Evan Gattis. His first homer so far in the series, and the Astros take a 1-0 lead.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
Batting 7.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now.
Number 9, Marwin.
He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1.
Matt, I can't get past the last at bat. I mean, to drive in a run and get you on the board first, that is huge. Now the rest of the lineup can relax and swing the bats.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Here he comes on 2-0. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
CC ready with the 2-1. Hit hard on the ground to first. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Well, he gets a base hit right there on a sinker that just did not sink. Not a good sign for this guy. Look, he's going to have to execute a sinker, or it's going to be a long night. Or should I say it's going to be a short night for him.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. Runners off for second. Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. Judge has a long run, but he takes charge for route number 2.
Batting 9th, the left fielder, number 3, Cameron Maybin.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring in the left fielder, Cameron Maybin. Look over from Sabathia. Here's the pitch. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Hey, that's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Hicks is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Astros off and running on the solo homer. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 1-0 Houston. So digging in now, Gary Sanchez. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Gary Sanchez.
First delivery to him on the way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. The windup and the 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. The 1-2 pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. 3-2 now. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Maben is there. 1 out.
Batting fifth, first baseman, Greg Bird.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. Into the windup and the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
Ball one. Bases are empty, 1 man out. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Ready on 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. It might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Here's Starlin Castro, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
He gives up a single there, but he retired 5 in a row. Man, he looks sharp to me.
Fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Standing in now, Aaron Hicks, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. The 0-1 pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. 2 out with the man at first. And another foul ball. Now a cut fastball that almost had a little too much cut as it nearly ran in and got him.
He's getting a little shaky trying to close this inning out. Look, he gives up a base hit. Then he almost hits the guy right here. Got to take a deep breath. Throw strikes.
Here comes the 1-2 to Hicks. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Well, this veteran pitcher lets you know right away what his game plan is. Fastball inside. He's trying to take away that inside part of the plate to open up the outside. Showing us early.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Breaking his heart, Matt. Breaking his heart. You got 2 quick outs. He's thinking he's going to cruise through this thing, and now look at him. Boom, boom. Base hits coming back at you. That's why you have to complete the inning.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. The 0-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. A pause and the 0-2. Pitch in the dirt, and that scoots right on by. So now 2 men in scoring position. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Altuve has it. Throw on to first, and the Yankee threat goes by the boards as the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair. They trail this one 1-0. Digging in for his second at bat, George Springer. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Number 4, George Springer.
Into the windup and the pitch. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. At third, here's Frazier. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Up next for the Astros, third baseman, Alex Bregman.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Alex Bregman. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at bat with another big hit right here. Sabathia really putting all of his body behind that fastball. It's strike 1. Sabathia ready with the 0-1. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. 0-2 coming from Sabathia. Here's a little chopper up the middle. On to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bag.
Number 27, Jose Altuve.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Runners on the move for second. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And 2, here it comes. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Yeah, I can hear the crowd murmuring now, wondering if he hit him on purpose. But hey, us pitchers need to be able to throw inside, especially when facing hitters as dangerous as he is. Pretty sure this one just got away from him, and hey, that's part of the game.
Striding in once again, Carlos Correa. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First offering on its way, and a double steal try here. Lined hard toward right center, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. The runner scores from second.
Comes to the plate with the runner in scoring position. He swung at that first pitch early, kind of ambushed him. I don't think the pitcher expected him to swing at that first pitch.
Into the box, Yulieski Gurriel, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag, and the runner back safely. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. And he lays off again, ball 3.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. Runner back standing. Sabathia now with the 3-1. Swing and a liner, but foul. Ready now with the payoff pitch. Hit sharply toward the right side. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Looked like he was sitting on the hard stuff right there. Stayed right on it. Stayed with it. Hard line drive. Great game plan.
Gafford.
Into the box now, Evan Gattis, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Ready with the 1-0. Hit back up the middle. Gregorius has it. Here's Castro for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Houston leads this one 3-0. Here's Chase Headley. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Designated hitter, Chase Headley.
First pitch of the at-bat. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Line to the right side, but an atom ball right to him for the first out.
The left fielder, number 11, Brett Gardner.
So 1 gone in the inning now, and that'll bring in Brett Gardner. Trying to lay one down here, but he misses strike 1. And this is going to be a foul ball. And he pulled the string a bit too sharply there on a curveball as it's down around the shoe tops. Ready on 1-2. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Set to deal on 2-2. Swing and a liner. Foul. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2. Ready for another chance? Aaron Judge. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. At the knees, strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. No swing on the knuckle curve, even at 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. 2-2 count. Here it comes. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They trail it here 3-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Marwin Gonzalez. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Marwin Gonzalez.
Into the windup and the pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes.
Sabathia ready with the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. The pitch. 2-2 now. Now the 2-2 home from Sabathia. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Judge looks up, out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His first homer here in the series as the Astros have opened it up now 4-0.
Well, he clearly didn't miss that pitch. He's so strong. If you look at the extension on that ball, he just really muscled that ball to the ballpark when it comes down to it.
Now batting.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick.
Josh Reddick.
As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. 4 runs, 7 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Judge is under it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Cameron Maybin.
Here's Cameron Maybin now. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. And that misses inside, 1-0. 4 runs, 7 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
One and one, here it comes. Slow roller back to the mound. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting, the center fielder, George Springer.
Here's George Springer, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Now the first pitch from CC. And a layoff fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gardner going back. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. A solo shot here to left. His first homer so far in the series, as the Astros will open up a 5-0 lead.
Yeah, after this blast, the 3rd home run of the game, you can see why this place is known as a launching pad. Balls leave this place in a hurry. So I would be surprised if we see more before this thing is over.
Third baseman number 2.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Now the 1-0 from CC. Liner toward right center. And a diving effort in center, but it's going to skip right on by him. Around second now and headed for third. And he is in there.
And that's the chance you take when you lay out for a ball like that. You make the play and you're a hero on the highlight shows. You miss it and you're picking yourself up and chasing after it.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. And this is going to be a foul ball.
Oh, right there. Sometimes you can just miss a ball. Doesn't mean you have to swing and miss, but that ball's right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't square it up the way he'd like to. He missed it.
Here's the 0-2 from Sabathia. Oh, and this one ran in and got him. And that's twice now he's been hit in this one.
The batter,
oh, and that was a big mistake right there. This guy might be their best base-stealing threat in the lineup, so now he's got a chance to move into scoring position without even putting the ball into play.
Here's Carlos Correa now, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Looking to minimize the damage here. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Lifted in the air out to left field. Gardner is there. And that's the 3rd out. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Astros 5 and the Yankees nothing. Here's Didi Gregorius. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Didi Gregorius.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one stayed too low apparently. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
That's just not a competitive pitch. I mean, that ball wasn't even close. Now the hitter's sitting 2-0.
2-0 pitch on the way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Fastball got him looking as that had 2-seam action on it. 1 gone.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Stepping in now, Gary Sanchez. Over for a look is Reddick, but he's going to run out of room. This is a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. The relay, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that 2-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. The Yanks leave 1. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Chad Green is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out.
Chad Green.
Digging in once again, Yulieski Gurriel. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Smoke toward the hole. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So the Astros put a man aboard to get the inning underway.
Well, here he goes again. Here's that guy, leadoff base hit. He's having a nice postseason. He is really locked in right now.
Digging in to try it again, Evan Gattis. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Hard ground ball to third. Played on the backhand. Here's Castro for 1. On to first, and they get them both.
A really good pitch for the pitcher right there. Down in the zone, hits on top of it, induces the ground ball double play.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch outside for a ball. 1-1. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
He's pitching him with the respect of the power-hitting left-hander that he is. If you're going to beat me, you're going to beat me the opposite direction. I like the strategy.
And the pitch on 2-1. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Nothing doing there for Houston, but they hold a 5-0 lead.
Leading off for the Yankees, center fielder Aaron Hicks.
Into the windup and the pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Now the pitch. Ball 2.
Well, that'll get your head shaking at the plate. That's a pitch he hasn't used much in this game. Now he throws that for a strike, and you add that to the rest of his repertoire. Man, it's tough to cover them all.
2-0 count and the pitch. 3-0 now.
Well, he's been throwing the ball pretty well so far, but right here, 3 balls to the leadoff guy to maybe get them a chance to get them going. He's just got to come back, make him swing the bat. I'd rather see him earn his way on the base by swinging the bat instead of a walk.
And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Here's Todd Frazier now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball. 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Well, that last half inning seems to have taken it out of him. He has come out and just thrown 5 straight balls to start this inning. Not the way he wanted to get things started.
Nobody out, runner on first. Popped high in the air. Gonzalez is there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Chase Headley.
Here's Chase Headley. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Chopped weakly to the left. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. At the plate, Brett Gardner.
11,
He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Look, this is a big half inning. Look, they're down a little bit right now, but if they get something going, it's still early in the game. This is a huge inning and a huge at-bat.
Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
Boy, that pitch looks so good when you're hitting, but you're not going to catch up to it. I think pitchers should use that more often. The high fastball in the eyes, they will never catch up to it.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Tough one to lay off. Called a strike. First and second now. 1 man out. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Now another 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Another 1-2 delivery. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. In the dirt here. The runners will hold tight, but it's a full count now. 3-2. He's set. Here's the 3-2. He spoils another one and will do it again.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
The next 3-2. Hot shot down the line. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. That makes it a 5-1 contest.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now, working the edges, painting the corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
Here's big Aaron Judge. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
You know, he was really pounding the strike zone early on, but he's kind of gotten away from that here a bit. He might just need a little reminder to attack hitters and trust his stuff.
The 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now. Didi Gregorius is on deck. From the belt, the pitch. Swinging a ball hit in the air to right field and deep. Back is the right fielder, but he will look up and watch this one sail out of here. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. His first homer here in the series. As they pull within 1 here, it's now a 5-4 game.
Wow, not every call is going to go your way. And there are some pitchers that pitchers think are pitchers' pitches, and you don't get that, and it puts you in a bad spot. And you could tell that it affected him. He was fuming, and he really wanted that last pitch. And the result, he lost focus and made another bad pitch.
Now batting.
Standing in now, Didi Gregorius. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Ground ball right side. Altuve fields it cleanly. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The batter, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Ready once again, Gary Sanchez. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Splitter swung on and missed. 0-1. 4 runs here in this half inning. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. 5 innings complete. It's down to 1 at 5-4 now. Ready for another shot now. Josh Reddick. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Josh Reddick.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-0 delivery. Fastball just a bit low here. He's behind 2-0 now. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
And the pitch on 2-1. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Well, he needs a shutdown inning right here, and it's not starting the way he wants. He's already down in the count big time. The last thing you want to do is start the inning by walking a guy and turning the momentum back to the other team.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
In now, Cameron Maybin, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. 1-0 count. Here it is. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
George Springer.
Ready once again, George Springer. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Now here's the pitch. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. And that's on the outside corner. 1-2.
Matt, he's 1 pitch away from striking out the side. Now that's a shutdown inning. Your team gets your runs and then you go back and shut them down.
Ready on 1-2. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2. Alex Bregman would be next. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Brad Peacock enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 41, Brad Peacock.
Digging in to try it again, Greg Bird. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. And he lays off there. 1-0.
Well, with both starters out now, and we got a really good game here. It's clearly a bullpen game, but this is why it's so important to have that depth in your pen, because you're going to run into a lot of games like this.
The 1-0 delivery. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
And this is a called strike at the letters. Looked like ball 3, but make it 2-1 instead. Here's a high pop-up. Bregman is there for it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Yankees, second baseman, Starlin Castro.
Digging in once again, Starlin Castro. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. And this one runs up high. Ball 1. One out, nobody on. Now that's popped up. Calling for it, Gonzalez. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The batter, center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Striding in once again, Aaron Hicks. He reached on a walk in his last time up and later came around to score. First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a first pitch chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. 1-1.
1-1.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. One and two. Here it comes. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Still down a run. It's 5-4. Back here in the Bronx. On to the 7th now in Game 3, but before it gets underway, we take a look at our game summary through the first 6. Tommy Kahnle is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 48, Tommy Kahnle.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Alex Bregman. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And now a pitch on the way. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Falls behind in the count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
The 2-0 on the way. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now, 3-2. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. A bit suspiciously, he's been hit twice in this one. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. One and 0 pitch on the way. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw. The tag by Castro, and he's out at second base.
Well, they've got a small lead, and they're pushing to add to it by being aggressive on the base pass. But as a manager, you just hope you're not giving up outs that you wish you could have had back.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Here's the 2-1. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. Carlos Correa will be next. He's set. Here's the 3-1. Oh, he got under the 3-1 a bit as this is in the air out to right. Judge is over just a few steps to his left as he takes it for out number 2.
Number 1, shortstop Carlos Correa.
Ready for another chance? Carlos Correa. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now here's the pitch. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. Astros are down quietly. They hold on to a 5-4 lead. Into the box now, Todd Frazier. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Todd Frazier.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Lays off 1-0.
Counts 1-0.
The 1-0 delivery. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
1-1.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Needed a sand wedge for that one. Swung on and missed. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And he makes the throw to first. Frazier is retired, and there's one away.
You know, professional catchers make those plays look easy most of the time, but that was a big play that shouldn't go unnoticed. Had he found a way on, he would have represented a tying run, so that was a nice job there to make sure that strikeout didn't get wasted.
Here's Chase Headley. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here's the pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
He's clearly looking on the outside half right there. The check swing means he recognized that ball pretty good.
1-1. Here it comes. Fouled straight back. 1 out, nobody on. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
The left fielder, number 11, Brett.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up.
Astros, number 46, Francisco Liriano.
Here's Brett Gardner now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Two out, nobody on. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, and the deficit holds at 5-4. David Robertson has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
David Robertson.
Digging in and looking for more, Yulieski Gurriel. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out. Well, this has been a bullpen game for some time now, but let's go back and review the performances of the 2 starters, neither of whom turned in an outing to remember. Evan Gattis will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. He's set and the pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. And that's a called strike at the letters, though that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now. And now a pitch on the way. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Ripped down the first base line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here he comes again, 1-2. And look out. He has to back away there and then give a little glare out to the mound. It's ball 2.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
Set to deal on 2-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Marwin Gonzalez. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. And that misses, ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a cut fastball finds the target, 2-1. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. Called strike over the outside part of the plate. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. And the pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Another full count pitch home. And a foul pop behind the plate. Sanchez has room, and that's the third out. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They lead it 5-4. Here's big Aaron Judge.
Leading off
He'll
with
do
the
battle with Francisco Liriano to get the inning underway. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Sliced hard on the ground, and this is through into right field, so the tying runs aboard to kick off the inning.
Now that's a big base hit. Late in the game, you're down 1. You got the leadoff guy on now. The rest of the way, it'll be interesting to me. How are they going to manufacture? Will they bunt him over to move him into scoring position? Will they hit a gapper? Let's see how they score this run. They can possibly push him forward.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. Here's Didi Gregorius. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. We could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted the other way to left center. Lays himself out and makes a spectacular catch. No, the call is that he trapped it.
Well, that puts the tying run at second and the go-ahead run at first base. If you can get that knock or get that guy in from first base, you know you've got a chance with that bullpen to hold it up.
Digging in, Gary Sanchez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Matt, I just think he's pitching scared. Look, he's getting hit a little bit, and now he's falling behind another hitter. Challenge somebody.
Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
This is where the big dogs show up. You got runners on, you got 2-0 count. You got to make a pitch on the corner and have confidence you can put it there. Don't groove one. That's when you get hurt.
2-0, here it is. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
There's certain situations where things just have to happen, and this is one of those. Like it or not, he's got to challenge him right here.
Here's the 3-0 pitch. And a curious looking swing that time, as he likely had ball 4 there, but instead it's 3-1. Possible tying and go ahead runs on base. Nobody out. Swing and a liner, but foul.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he misses ball 4. So now that potential tying run scoots up 90 feet to third base.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Ronald Torreyes will come on now and pinch run here.
Ronald Torreyes.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And the squeeze is on here, and he gets it down. And he'll just put it in his pocket. It's an infield single.
I love the late inning at-bats when you come up clutch right there. Big hit to tie this game.
Second baseman, Starlin Castro.
Now at the plate, Starlin Castro. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes.
This is where you got to pitch to the strikeout. Infield's drawn in. You don't want contact. You want to make him swing and miss. Throw the nastiest stuff you have.
A ball and no strikes. Here it is. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. And the go-ahead run will score from third as they've taken the lead here in the late going.
Well, we've been treated to a neck-and-neck game so far, and the last thing anybody wants is for a misplayed ball to be the difference. But that's where we're at right now as the error leads to the go-ahead run.
Now batting, Aaron Hicks. A hit in 2 tries so far. Here comes the first pitch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
Now, it's not always about velocity. There's some Hall of Fame pitchers that didn't throw that hard, but they made a living with that pitch.
The 0-1 on its way. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Reddick. Gone! It's a grand slam. So one swing, and he unloads the bases on that one. His first homer so far in the series, as this is now a 5-run cushion.
And that is why you just can't put yourself in a bases-loaded situation. You've got nowhere to put the hitter, and he knows it. So he sets up, waiting to pounce, and that's exactly what he does. Jumping all over this thing for a grand slam.
Joe Musgrove is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody
59.
out.
Joe Musgrove.
Todd Frazier will be the first one to greet him as he'll start fresh here with the bases empty following the home run. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball just a bit up. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And this is pulled hard but foul. Hope they brought their gloves for that one out there. Here it comes on 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Both teams with an even 10 hits in the ballgame. Lifted in the air out to right. Reddick has a read on it. 1 away.
Now batting, designated hitter, Chase Headley.
Stepping in, Chase Headley. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. And he lays off for ball 1.
Ball, 1 strike.
One pitch is a curveball that misses. Ball 2. Bases are empty. 1 man out.
Nope.
3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Hit sharply on the ground, and Headley will reach. Hits a base hit.
Well, they put the shift on him, overloading the right side, but they pitch him away, and he shoots the ball that way and picks up a base hit to left field. I don't know why guys don't do that more often.
Into the box, Brett Gardner. And he puts it on the ground to second. There is Altuve to second for 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
Now batting, right fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Hit slowly back to the mound. Throw in time for the 3rd out, but it certainly took a while as the inning is finally over. So they strike for 6 in the inning as there's the big blow, the grand slam home run. Last chance coming up for the Astros. It's the Yankees 10 and the Astros 5. The beautiful views of Manhattan at night. Welcome back to this MLB Network broadcast from right here in the Big Apple.
Playing right field, number 22. Jacoby
Adam Warren
Ellsbury
comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Adam Warren.
Austin Romine is also into the ballgame as he'll likely go the rest of the way behind the plate. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Josh Reddick.
Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And this is taken for a cold strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. curveball. Strike 3 called, and he didn't like it, but there's the first out.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Here's Cameron Maben now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball on to first, and now the Astros are up against it, down to their final out now.
Now batting, the center fielder, George Springer.
Digging in now, George Springer. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First offering on its way, and he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
You know, I doubt he wanted to get that tight with the fastball there, but hey, this is a guy you certainly don't want to let him get his arms extended. He's the kind of guy that can hurt you.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A shot down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Well, we've always known this guy was a good hitter. You knew he was going to come out of it eventually. Here's another multi-hit game. It's not one hit that gets you out of it, but the multi-hit game. Maybe this is the signs of things to come.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. And he's got a shot at history. Needs to send one over the wall to complete the cycle. Here it comes, 1-0. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Now here's a swing and a miss, and the Astros are down to their final strike now.
He couldn't quite catch up to that one. He needs to get his foot down and see the fastball out of his hand.
A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Liner towards second. Throw on to first, and the Yankees are right back in the series. They take game 3 here at home as this one is over.
Hey, there are no guarantees in this game, but being up 3-0 is about as close to a guarantee as it gets. But they're not thinking that way. They're going to stay in their routine, handle their business, and try to close this thing out in the next game.
And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. So when you come to play like he did and make a big difference for your team, it's something that won't be forgotten.
This one ends with a 10-5 score. The New York Yankees now trail 3-1 in this league championship series. So that's a wrap here tonight. Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, thanking you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Have a great night.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees. 10 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Astros, 5 runs on 11 hits. 1 error. They left 7 men on base. The winning pitcher is David Robertson. The loss goes to Francisco Liriano. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 29 minutes. Our paid attendance here tonight at Yankee Stadium, 53,325. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely.